Sheldon's aversion to anything pregnancy-related presented itself in both Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory, but Mandy's delivery in the former series prompted one detail about him that was often mirrored in the latter. Sheldon's social ineptitude came up in the most disparate ways in both sitcoms, and his friends' or sisters' pregnancies often highlighted how he was prone to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. However, for someone so adamantly disgusted by anything pregnancy-related, who discussed the condition in practical terms that put his friends off any discussion about it, Sheldon was always there to provide support, no matter how unusually he did so. While Sheldon's ambivalence came up even throughout Mandy's pregnancy in Young Sheldon Season 6, where he wasn't as knowledgeable about it as he would have been in The Big Bang Theory, he still rose to the occasion as she needed help to reach the hospital. Sheldon's odd reaction to the rubber gloves provided comic relief, but it also highlighted his willingness to help despite it not being his place, as he couldn't drive Mandy anywhere. Still, despite not being a responsible adult, Sheldon was able to find one who could have helped him and Mandy, even if the events all unfurled on the big day of his database launch. Sheldon's ability to help Mandy despite having his mind focusing elsewhere and not having access to a responsible adult in Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 14, A Launch Party and a Whole Human Being, mirrored another time he supported someone close to him in The Big Bang Theory. Indeed, Bernadette's second pregnancy proved difficult with the bed rest and the due date passing by. While all her friends turned up at Howard's place to try and induce labor, it was only Sheldon who went there with the intention of providing company as they waited for the baby to arrive. While Sheldon's idea to do so with a long and difficult board game was just as enjoyable for him, as he rarely would have had time for that had they not been waiting for Howard and Bernadette's son, it still showed his intent in offering support. His steadfast support of Bernadette in the form of just spending time with her wouldn't have been possible without Sheldon having to find Brenda so that she could accompany him and Mandy to the hospital. Indeed, Sheldon knew what to do with Bernadette because he already faced a similar challenge when he was just a young teen with Mandy, despite his aversion to pregnancy.